Well, needless to say, I'm very happy. You know, this is a great win for us. But again, you know, we've been working really hard. We've had some really close games, double overtime at Virginia. And we've had leads in state game at Georgia Tech, and you know, lost them at the end and stuff. But you know, I was really proud of these kids for being tough, especially when their back was against the wall. We had 3 foul out or more. And, you know, we put kids in there that hadn't played much all year, and they just really battled hard. It was just a great team effort. And it just shows that when you work hard and you believe, great things can happen. And so, you know, I think this group, a lot of great days ahead for this team, especially, you know, as we finish this year and move into next year. And everything, because I looked at my folder with all the stuff from last year, and our game with Duke last year, Jessica had 23 rebounds, and I'm like, oh gosh, who's going to make up for that? So, but our heart and hustle made up for it tonight, and you know, I'm just really proud. This young lady took us on her back when we needed it and led the team. Thought Trinity's defense was outstanding at times out there, and I could just go on and name different ones that did a lot of great things out there for us. So, but Duke's a great team. You know, they're experienced. I mean, they're mostly juniors and seniors, and Jasmine is a tremendous player. You know, you know, when we played over there, they pretty much manhandled us, and you know, they are very physical. And we knew that if we had a chance, we had to match their physicality out there. And that's what I challenged the players to do, is to just match them. You know, because they did pretty much manhandle us over at Cameron a couple weeks ago. So, but we're growing, we're getting better, proud of them, you know, and hopefully this will get us going for the ACC tournament.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned the physicality, because watching this game, to see a player get ejected, to see players come out with 5 fouls, do you see a point where this game ever got out of hand, or did you see controlled chaos out there?
Well, you know, and they could tell you, we've had 4, 5, 6 games this year that have been extremely physical, and we got beat, intimidated, and beat up because we weren't as physical as the other teams. You know, and so we've been really working on trying to match the other teams as to how physical they are. And, you know, because these, you know, we've got a lot of young players out there, 5 freshmen, and well, 8 of them are freshmen and sophomores, and you know, they're just not used to this. So, and so they've had to learn and all, but you know, we have been intimidated in other games by how physical they are, but this one we were not.
Was there a game in particular that you felt like you just were out-muscled, particularly on the boards?
Oh yeah, at Duke. I don't know, what do y'all think? There's been 2 or 3 of them like that. At Georgia Tech, yeah. Because we had a lead with a couple minutes to go, and then their last 6 points, except when we fouled them, were second chance points off of just rebounds and not being physical and boxing out inside. Probably a box out here or there at Virginia. We'd won that double overtime up there. And, you know, we've had several games like that. So. But, you know, that's the way it is.
They're under 27% shooting in both halves. That's your best defensive effort of the year.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, but Duke is so good defensively, and they so much of their offense is their defense. And, you know, at the first half, I think we had maybe 14 turnovers. We ended up with, what, 30? But we won. So they had 22, but they just, and you know, I think we settled down and started taking a little better care of the ball, but, you know, they just score. I mean, I think they're averaging like 32 points a game off the turnovers. I mean, you know, that's more than half their points right there. So, you know, you got to take care of the ball against them. But they're tough out there.
Can you explain exactly what happened with Robertson?
No. I want to see it myself. I asked her, you know, I'm surprised when they came up there and they sent everybody to the bench. I think, what's this all about? You know, I didn't know what they were doing. And I asked her, I said, what'd you do? She said, I was just trying to get away from her. Said she was holding me and I was just trying to get away from her. She said, I pulled away because she was holding me. So I don't know. I'll go look at the film. You know, so.
How was it explained? How was it explained by the officials?
They said that they told me that she put her elbow in her neck, and they thought she did it intentionally. I mean, I don't know.
Coach, how much after that was composure kind of a factor in the last 10 minutes where you guys pushed ahead? I don't think they had a field goal in the last 6 minutes.
Well, you know, that might have got our kids even more fired up. You know, I don't know, but, you know, the crowd was great, but I'll go look at it. I don't know. I don't think Sierra meant to hurt her, or I don't think she did it intentionally, you know, but it was physical out there. I mean, you got to, you know, hold your ground, so, but anyway, that's what they told me.
So, Tara, did you make any kind of change to what you were doing in the second half? Did you just get more assertive? I think you scored 20 of your 22, and mostly at the foul line, you constantly got to the rim.
Well, in our offense, I guess the coaches kept telling us to take it to the basket, and a lot of it had to do with getting to the rim too, and getting the fast breaks on my teammates, getting the rebounds and getting it out. So we did that well in the second half.
Trinity, how much of an inspiration was it to your team? You kept losing big players for different reasons. That and the foul outs, everything's still going well.
I think the big thing was that people just had to step up and, you know, fill those shoes and, you know, do what they could do, and came out.
What's it like guarding Jasmine and her quickness, and what did you feel like you had to do to slow her down?
I think it was a team effort, and she's a great player, and, you know, we just had a team, you know, we're able to frustrate her a little bit, but she's real great.
So Tara, what did this win mean for you personally, considering how, you know, your year is gone?
Well, I guess it's just Duke, and to finish out with Duke at home, and we've lost some games at home that, you know, we're still lost, and that's just one thing you don't do at Carolina is lose games at home. So I mean, I guess it's a great feeling, and to have a team effort, and like Coach said, a lot of kids bowing out, and one's coming off the bench, and Nairi and Chris DeGrosse and Tierra and Trinity as well. So I mean, it was just a team effort and a great win.
Was there anything extra though? I mean, considering, you know, coach throughout the year, I mean, your leadership abilities, or the leadership responsibilities were taken away. You got benched a little bit, you struggled and whatnot. I mean, any thoughts on that?
I mean, it's just a team. And the team helped me out. I mean, just, you know, staying on the team, you know, getting good, I guess you could say, encouragement from the team members, and me knowing that, you know, they have my back, and I mean, a lot of them step up in the leadership role too, and we all just, you know, take different parts of the leadership role, and I think everybody did that tonight.
Coach, I know you can't be sure. You think this has gotten you NCAA bid for sure?
Well, y'all can help us out, because you know, we're 6 and 8 in the league. I mean, that don't look good, but you got to see our doubles are Duke, you know, and then Georgia Tech, you know, and we split with both of them. So our doubles in the conference are pretty tough, and you know, I don't know what our RPI is, but we've had a pretty tough schedule, and you know, also a lot of it is when you play people in the conference, and I know 4 of our last 6 have been on the road, you know, and so that's been sort of tough down the stretch here. But you know, I mean, this is a big win. I'm hoping, but I think we'll probably have to win a few in the ACC tournament. But you know, I'm hoping this will get us in, but I don't know.
Have you seen the tournament bracket yet? You play Maryland and the winner plays Duke. So.
Okay.
You can certainly prove things to the selection.
Well, you know what? You know, we've had a lot of things against us this year, so you know, you do what you got to do.
Coach, what was going on with Laura Brimfield?
She didn't practice yesterday, so she didn't play.
Was she injured or?
Well, she just didn't practice, put it that way. So she played Friday night, and then just yesterday just wasn't able to go and practice. So I just decided if you can't practice, you're not going to play.
So Tara, what do you think about the tournament bracket you got?
It's wonderful. Played Duke 3 times. I mean, better.
Who would have ever thought? And we have to go through Maryland and Duke. But hey, that's the way this year's been. You know. Hey, what didn't kill you makes you tougher. You know, makes you stronger. And you know, I mean, we're not finished up this year, but you know, we got Jessica back and all these kids back next year, and we're going with Miss Martina and Trinity. But you know, I think this team's got a lot of great days ahead of them, and you know, this has really helped these young kids. They've got a lot of good experience, and I think this really means a lot to them.
Anything else?
When you guys lost